We don't know what would happen if we raised kids in microgravity or in the partial G environment of the moon or Mars, and that's not a risk we can afford to take with the first generation born in space. Until we have done proper experiments, we want to provide families venturing into the new frontier of space an Earth-like an environment as possible, and using spin gravity, we can get those families a full 1G environment. In my last video, I talked about what space settlement is, permanently living there, and a couple of the requirements to make it home-like. One of those requirements is Earth-like gravity. Now, I can think of 3 ways to create a feeling of gravity. First, have a planet to stand on. But only Earth provides 1G. Second, start accelerating your spacecraft and just keep accelerating. That would be really expensive on fuel. And third is spin. When you're riding in an amusement park ride, you feel yourself accelerated in a bunch of different directions. And that's what gives a lot of the thrill. On a tamer ride like Swing of the Century at Canada's Wonderland, you go around in a circle and the seats swing out. Now, consider what would happen if the ride were nowhere near a planet. The swings would stick straight out since there's nothing to pull them in any other direction. And that's the essence of spin gravity, spinning around a common center and being pushed into the floor. If you've seen much in the way of sci-fi, you might have seen spin gravity in some of the stations in The Expanse, Elysium, Babylon 5, or for an older movie, 2001: A Space Odyssey. But why do we care? Is it worth doing the engineering work to create gravity? Well, we know that microgravity, often called 0G or weightlessness, causes weakness in the muscles and bones of adults. The face becomes puffy, the eyes reshape, and astronauts often end up with permanent eye damage. Just think what happens to kids. We don't know if it's even possible to get pregnant in lower gravity, or if it's possible to carry a baby to term, or what would happen to a child as she grew up in microgravity, or in any gravity field less than 1 full G. No experiments have been tried with primates, lab rats, or even mice. We'll need mammal studies across multiple generations before we'll know it's safe to try it with human children, and none have even been started. The moon provides 1/6 G, and Mars 1/3 G. Trying to raise children in such a light gravity field would be a straight-up experiment that we can't undo if it goes wrong. But a spinning station can give us 1G for a good place to live and raise children in health and safety. In a future video, I'm planning to talk about a fun side of spin gravity, variable gravity. Let me know your thoughts on living in space. I look forward to reading your ideas.